Hello gin lovers and welcome back to No Nonsense Gin Reviews with me, Bobby Freeman, where today we're not going to be reviewing any gin because it is another cocktail video. Specifically, one of my favourite gin cocktails. It is the Southside. So, first of all, we're going to need some bloody gin. The one I've selected today, it doesn't really matter to you. That's the beauty of cocktails. You can literally just, there's no rules or regulations. You can use whatever you want. But today, I'm going to go for my old friend, the Sipsmiths. It's one of my favourite gins. I mean, as you know, I have lots of favourite gins, so it could have been any, but I don't know. I'm just in a Sipsmithy kind of mood. So, we are going to need about 50 millilitres of this little fellow. That's around about 2 ounces, roughly. So, let's take the top off the old thing. Now, I've got ice in the mixer already, ready to go. So, let's get 50 ounces in there. Is it going to be a clean pour? Carefully does it. In we go and into the mixer. Beautifully clean pour. Excellent work, excellent work. So next up we're going to need about 25 ml of sugar syrup. So I've got this fella over here. Let's get that in there. So 25 ml, that's just under 1 ounce if you work in ounces. But it doesn't really matter if you get it. You can just use an ounce, it's not really going to be a problem. So you do not want to be spilling this stuff because it's very, very sticky stuff. So get that in there, boom. Then of course the final ingredient, we need some lime juice. Now this is about the same measurement of the sugar syrup, so 25 ml or just under 1 ounce. So get that fella in there. Again, you don't really want to be spilling this on the table because it'll be very, very sticky. Right, in you get, old son. Right then, I have actually strained the lime juice already because I don't like the bits in mine, but it's up to you whether you do that or you can strain it afterwards. It doesn't really matter. So then, all we need to do now, put the old lid on and give the bugger a good shake. So, here we go. And there we go. Basically, I usually shake it until it gets too cold to handle. So let's get the fella off, shall we? Oh, it looks lovely and frothy in there. Now then, the final ingredient, or not really ingredient, it's kind of a little extra bit on the end. You got to put a few of the old mint leaves in there. Now, the reason I don't put them in to start with is because you bash them up, it can go a little bit too bitter. So all you need to do when you put them in there, just roll them around a little bit like this. And then just make sure they release their oils without going too bitter, okay? Boom. Now then, we don't put ice in this one, so what I like to do is put my glass in the freezer. As you can see, as it's gone lovely and frosty on there with a couple of little fingerprints on there as well, just for good measure. Right, strain the old fella into there. Oh, yes, this is looking good. You can, I mean, a lot of people like to use a martini glass for this. Personally, I just prefer this little glass. I'm not really a martini glass sort of guy. I always think I'm going to knock it over because I'm quite a clumsy guy. So I like these little short stubby ones. They look a lot better and a lot better practically as well. Then just to finish off, another little bit of mint. I like to get like one that looks a little bit like a flower or that. Just looks a little bit nice. Pop him in there. Boom, there we go. A beautiful Southside. Cheers. Oh my God. Oh, it's bloody lovely. Oh, I think that's the best one I've ever made. It's just like, it's the perfect blend of just sweet and sour. I love how what I really like is how the sort of the harsh, the sharpness of the limes is beautifully offset by the sugar syrup. I also like a rum daiquiri. I know that sounds a bit sort of like I'm being unfaithful to my gin, but occasionally I do enjoy a rum daiquiri. There's the same sort of thing going on there with the rum and the sweetness and all that. It's just great. It's absolutely, I thoroughly recommend to all my subscribers, get yourself some of this because it's so easy to make. It's just so easy to make. You've seen there's basically just 3 ingredients plus the mint leaves. It's just absolutely beautiful. I could literally drink these all day, but I won't because I would be dead. So guys, that is how you make the perfect Southside gin cocktail. So if you like that sort of thing, please don't forget to subscribe and press my like button, and don't forget to hit the little bell icon so you get notified when my new videos come out. Also, don't forget to check out my new channel, Bold Man Talking. You can click on this little information thing up here. It will tell you all about it and take you straight to it. And I will see you all next time on No Nonsense Gin Reviews, where I shall be Bobby Freeman. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.